If bugs had a society like ours, their daily routine would be nonstop funerals.
For some pre-modern folk, public executions were probably a way of satisfying their morbid curiosity around death in a similar way to what true crime podcasts and murder dramas do for people today.
The difficulty of conducting maths before the concept of zero was invented shows that nothing matters.
We're about a generation off from grandparents being able to smoke teens at video games they've never even played yet.
Now for a quick break. Stay tuned for more shower thoughts.
Eyes can be the most beautiful or most revolting things depending on whether they're in their sockets or not.
A deer does not see its own antlers until it sheds them.
We rode horses for thousands of years to travel long distances. Now we have horse trailers to transport horses long distance.
Baby clothes have pockets, but babies don't need them.
Hundreds of languages use different alphabets and symbols, but we all use the same numbers. Except for movie sequels, they use the numbers from a long-dead language just for fun.
Pen may be mightier than the sword, but you need the sword to enforce what's written on paper.
As society continues to move towards a cashless and digital economy, muggers, purse snatchers, and pickpockets might find themselves out of a job.
Finding a needle in a haystack is fairly straightforward with a metal detector.
The most average person in the world has a society designed just for them.
Showering makes you feel clean, and chewing gum make you feel clean, but showering while chewing gum feels gross.
People who come off as blunt are considered cold, but can be trusted to tell the truth.
People who need to show others how intelligent they are not intelligent.
There's a generation coming soon that will never own a copy of a movie.
The heaviest objects in the universe seem to float weightlessly. Now for a quick break. Stay tuned for more shower thoughts.
Erasers are rarely fully used. They either get lost or thrown out.
At the age of 30, you've spent a whole month on just having birthdays.
Given how trash moves, your DNA has already been in places you'll probably never visit.
The good thing about parenting is that the children eventually grow up. The bad thing about parenting is that the children eventually grow up.
No one knows what happens after we die, but we're all going to find out.
People are less afraid of dying than they are of how they will die.
I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more mind-bending shower thoughts. Goodbye for now. If you like the soothing background music and my calming voice, then check out my other podcast called Terra Vitae, a daily guided meditation podcast. Embark on tranquil journeys through diverse natural landscapes, exploring the serenity and healing power of the natural world. Search for daily guided meditation and look for Terra Vitae, or check the show notes page for the link. This podcast was produced by Klassic Studios. Please see the show notes page for source credits.